Ohiopyle State Park, Western Pennsylvania. We're at the High Bridge. I call High Bridge number 4 of the big 4 here at Ohiopyle. Main Falls would be your number 1 tourist thing to see. Number 2 would be Meadow Run Slides. Number 3 would be Cucumber Falls. And then number 4, easily reached, is High Bridge. And we're coming to one end of High Bridge. Behind us is Ohiopyle City, and we're about, what, 1,500 yards from Ohiopyle City. So right straight back. This is the trails. As you can see, it's just the right size for a railroad. Of the past, been turned into the Great Allegheny Passage Trail. And because it's 3:40, what is it, 3:48 p.m., 3:49 p.m. Saturday, that's kind of the end of the day. This is an incredible bridge all year long, easily reached by foot. I parked at the I call it the train track parking lot. It's officially called the Ferncliff Peninsula parking lot, Ferncliff Trail parking lot. It's the multi-level dirt parking lot with a train track which goes by the parking lot, and I think the trains go by there 3 or 4 times a day. They make a train racket, and we're walking away from Ohiopyle, and that's the Youghiogheny River down there. The river today is about, what is it, about 8 feet. Normal river height is 1 to 2 feet. 2 feet's probably normal. 1 to 3 feet's normal. When it gets down below 1, you can see the big rock plates at the base of the river. Like at the bottom of the water down there, just big flat rock plates. It's it isn't dirt down there at the bottom, it's rock plates. And there's a couple of places I think it only videoed it once in all my videos. I have like 500 or 600 videos on YouTube. Anyways, High Bridge is always fun. Always beautiful. The leaves have all slowly changed, so now it's just brown and the evergreen and the leftover. Leaves change pretty quickly this year. I like to hike along the river shore down there. Across this bridge up there to your left, about another 200 yards, is the Great Gorge Trail. Starts to your left, goes right up there, goes up along the river, several hundred yards above the river. Great Gorge Trails it ends at Cucumber Falls, and then you got to walk back. It's about a 35-minute walk if you just walk straight, so give yourself an hour and a half if you've parked at the Ferncliff Trail parking lot back there where we came from, to get all the way to Cucumber Falls. And it's going to be you could continue if you wanted. Once you get to Cucumber Falls, you take a little trail at the falls down to the Youghiogheny River. That's the Youghiogheny River. Cucumber Falls is the Cucumber Run stream that comes down to the Youghiogheny River. And then along the Youghiogheny River is what's called the Cucumber Falls Trail. You keep walking upriver, and then you eventually run into the Meadow Run. And then you walk up Meadow Run Trail, and then you see the Meadow Run Slides. And then walk back to the sort of like there's a human bridge there, cars. Then you walk through town, walk all the way through Ohiopyle town, then you can reach all the way back to your Ferncliff parking lot if you wanted. That would be the big loop. The big hiking loop takes me probably 3 hours. 3 to 4 hours, you know, I'm slow. Young person probably knock it off in just over 2 hours. For bicycling, I'm not sure. I don't think you can bicycle on Great Gorge Trail, but if you could bicycle on Great Gorge Trail, you could make the loop in like 20 minutes, you know, from where we're standing, get all the way back to where we're standing. If you just didn't stop at all. But think why you come here is to stop and look, though. Enjoy the sight. Youghiogheny River is beautifully brown today. It's only about 6 to 8 feet, though. It's not that high. Last week I was here, I should have filmed. I ran into a man named, what's his name? Jeff Snyder. He's what's called a straddler. He's like super advanced kayaker. And straddling means standing on your specially built kayaks. So he goes down the river standing up. And I think he's one of the few people, if not the only person, who's gone over main falls straddling his specially made kayak. And the video's on YouTube. He did it in the 1991 or 2 or 3 period. It's on YouTube. I ran into him. He's a very distinctive guy. Whenever you see him, he's usually got this very distinctive kayaker helmet. I saw him and he had this wooden carved kayaker helmet, 2022, and I saw him last weekend. So that would have been what, around the 5th of November. Should have filmed him. He's kind of a legendary person. Not too many people can go over main falls straddling a kayak, which he specially built so he could do it. And the video shows him doing it successfully.